What do you think?
Super cool. It is Saturday, March 12th, 2011, and we took a little weekend trip out to Death Valley. So we are about to take our first little excursion. We're gonna go see Natural Bridge, so I'm sure you'll see some video of that. Behind us is Badwater Basin, which I believe is the lowest point.
It is the lowest point in the country.
So anyway, that's where we are and what we're doing.
Ready?
Ready.
And there is Natural Bridge. Right?
Absolutely.
Up there is Telescope Peak, which is the highest point in Death Valley, and we were up there, we climbed up there last October, so just a few months ago we had climbed to that point, and you probably saw the video. Our campground was up there. And down below here is Badwater Basin, which is the lowest point in the country. And here is the sea level sign, way up there. You can see where sea level is. What are you finding?
Not much. Oh, we're standing in Badwater Basin, and there's salt and not much else.
Yeah, we're 282 feet below sea level, and we're gonna go take a walk on the salt before we start another hike.
The weather's great. It's probably 80 degrees, a little breezy, not too hot. So I think we picked a good time to come out here.
Yeah. There's Telescope Peak, where we hiked.
Now we're on our final leg of our sightseeing tour for the day. We are hiking, I can't remember what it's
Golden
called.
Canyon.
Golden Canyon. So what are we gonna see?
It's a 4-mile loop, so probably take us, I don't know, 2 or 3 hours, depending on the elevation.
So. All right, ready?
Yep.
Hello.
We are making our way around the loop after taking a slight wrong turn, but there are lots of different washes that lead out to the main trail, so it's a little confusing, but we're back on the right track now. And your thoughts?
It's pretty.
And?
We're making progress.
And?
And it's getting hotter.
And?
That's it.
Well, describe the last 20-30 minutes.
Well, hasn't been the best marked trail, but a little intuition and a little luck, and I think we're on the right track.
And some map usage.
A little bit of mapping.
Okay, here we finally are. Oh, we're about halfway, but we know we're on the right track now, so that's good. Made it.
Tell me about the hike.
It was fun. I enjoyed it. It was a very poorly marked trail, but you know, we found our way and no major problems. This time we are actually in an established campground instead of in the middle of nowhere, so there are lots of people around and we're in a little more closed-in quarters than we normally are, but we're going to start dinner, and I already know what's on tap. Why don't you tell us, Kara?
What?
What's for dinner?
Enchiladas.
The sun has just set over the mountains. So we will begin dinner. Just woke up. It's the next morning.
Oatmeal. Breakfast of the champions.
What did you think last night?
It was a little bit noisy, but the weather was really nice. It wasn't too hot, it wasn't too cold, so no complaints.
And earplugs helped.
Got earplugs.
So it wasn't too bad.
So we had a nice campfire over there, and that was fun.
Yep.
So.
Well, guess we'll have oatmeal and head back to Las Vegas.
That's the plan. So we're taking another detour on the way out of the park, turn down 20 Mule Team Canyon. I think it's going to be pretty similar to the Artist's Drive that we drove down yesterday, but anyway, should be pretty, so here we go.
We are now on a peak overlooking Death Valley and Badwater Basin. We are something like 5,600 feet in elevation, looking down over below sea level. And down there is where we were yesterday.
Well, that's about it for our trip. It's been a fun one, lots of cool stuff. We were here a couple months ago, but didn't have a chance to do any of the tourist type stuff, so it's been very fun to do all of that.
And today this weekend we've mostly done a lot of touristy stuff, including, you know, camping at low elevations and going to Badwater Basin and all that stuff, so.
Good trip.
Yeah, it was fun. Alright, back to Henderson.
Back to Henderson.